You need to hear this if you're a Ford truck owner. Stick around until the end to find out exactly how much this repair could cost you. Ever had your Ford truck's rear defroster stop working and the dealer just shrugs? You're not alone, and there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than you might think. Here's what's actually happening, and why Ford probably won't just fix it with a simple repair. There's this thing called SSM 48490. It's an internal Ford communication, not a recall or even a technical service bulletin. So what's the actual problem? On recent Ford trucks, like the Ranger F-150 Lightning and Bronco, the rear window defroster uses electrical terminals attached to the glass. These terminals are covered by a plastic overmold, which is supposed to protect the connection and keep it secure. The issue is, this overmold or the terminal itself can separate from the glass. Why? It's usually due to a combination of factors: thermal expansion and contraction from heating and cooling cycles, vibration from driving, and sometimes even stress from slamming the rear doors or tailgate. Over time, the adhesive or bonding process used at the factory can weaken, especially in extreme climates or with frequent use of the defroster. When the terminal or overmold comes off, the electrical connection is lost, so the defroster stops working. Ford specifically instructs dealers, don't try to repair, glue, or reattach the terminal. Why? Because the original bond is created under controlled factory conditions, and any field repair risks damaging the glass, causing further electrical issues, or even creating a fire hazard if the connection arcs. The only approved fix is to replace the entire rear window assembly. That's right, the whole glass, just for a tiny terminal. This is because the defroster grid and terminals are integrated into the glass, and any attempt to repair them can compromise safety, reliability, and warranty coverage. It might sound extreme, but it's about ensuring a safe, long-lasting repair. However, this fix isn't cheap. Replacing the rear window can cost several $100s if you're out of warranty, and there's also the risk of leaks or wind noise if the installation isn't perfect. So, how common is this? Online forums are full of owners reporting the same issue, especially in colder regions or after a few years of use. Some say it happened right after a cold snap, others after using the defroster frequently in winter. For example, one Ranger owner had the plug fall off, and Ford swapped the whole window under warranty. On an F-150 Lightning, someone found their defroster lines incomplete. They were told it's a glass replacement, no exceptions. And on a Bronco forum, a guy said his dealer tried to deny the warranty at first, but eventually replaced the glass after he pushed back. So some people get lucky and get a free replacement, while others have to fight for coverage or pay out of pocket. Bottom line, if your rear defroster terminal falls off, ask your dealer specifically about SSM 48490 and rear glass replacement. Be prepared to discuss warranty status and potential costs. Don't expect a quick patch job. They'll just swap the whole window if you're covered, and if not, it could be a pricey repair. Did this help? Smash that like button, subscribe for more Ford tips, and let me know your experience in the comments. To be clear, if you're out of warranty, replacing the rear window can cost anywhere from $400 to $1,000 or more, depending on your model and local labor rates. Always check with your dealer for an exact quote.